Hello, and today we're looking at a Theatre of Magic. Now I wanted to film this because I wanted to show you how bad the electrical wiring is on this. So this is the incoming mains lead. As you see, it changes colour there and there. And it's actually made up of 4 separate sections of wire just taped together quite loosely. And that's not the bad bit. The bad bit is the earthing strap is cut in every single possible place. It's cut there, it's cut there, it's cut there. I mean, I can't understand why anyone would do this. It's just insane. There's no reason why you would cut the earth up into 10 different pieces. As you can see, the earth wire's been cut there and there. There's loose wires there, loose wires there. All straps cut all the way across, all the way down, right down to the back. It's actually cut there when it comes in. So there's no earth at all in the cabinet. That's the incoming mains lead again, that's cut. So what we have to do is rip all this mains lead out, put all new mains wiring in, and we can see if we can patch that earth lead up temporarily until we get a new braid fitted. That's the most insane thing I've ever seen in a pinball machine, I think. I don't know why would anyone do that. Yeah. Okay, and to update, I have now fitted new wires. And that's all done. Right back to the inlet socket. Can't really see very well, a bit dark in here. So, all done with the boot and crimp terminals, all done nice and neatly. Nice solid earth connection. We've still got loads of these cut. I mean, what we need to do is put brand new earthing on the entire cab, but just for testing purposes now I'm just going to join all these back up just so we can get the game fired up and tested safely, and then we'll get new braid at a later date once that's available. Right, the back button is not working on this, so we can't get out of the test, so I've just taken the switches off so that I can test them with my meter, and they're all working fine, so the fault is probably on the CPU board, so I need to check that out. Right, there's a voltage drop issue between the driver and CPU board, so it's got bodge wires soldered directly across. So I need to remove the bodge wires and fit new connectors on the power wires, and that should resolve that. Right, so there's a page error on the display driver board which is causing lines every 8 pixels on the vertical, so that needs looking at. Okay, just doing a solenoid test. I've got top jet out. I think that's the only one. That's not bad. Probably just a transistor or a wiring problem with that one. The trapdoor looked a bit weak, so that probably needs investigating as well. Okay, so on fire up we get the factory settings restored every time because I've had to pull the battery holder off because it was corroded and it actually had leaking batteries in the game. Which is nice since a trader sold this game. So a trader sold a game with leaking batteries and all these faults on it. So we've got the switch fault, so I can't exit the factory settings message because I can't go back. There's a switch fault on the CPU board. There's every 8th line on the vertical is constantly on, so we've got a fault on the display driver. And so basically to get this into game, if I just flick the power, I should be able to get into the game now. There we go. Test. And testing. Right. Let's put some credits on. Just going to flick the credit switch. And start the game. And you'll notice there's no GI at all. Absolutely no GI. All the connectors are completely fucked on that. We can start a game. Kind of. I started a game before. I'm just going to check what's wrong with it. Well, I've worked out why there's so many frigging faults with the sound and displays. Let's have a look at this ribbon cable here. We have a wire that's just kind of floating around. But maybe they just jammed that in there somewhere, but well, I can't believe it. This has been bought from a trader in Brighton and it's an absolute dog of a machine, this. So many faults with it. So many things to do. We've got some driver board and CPU board faults to fix. Potentially a display fault, although that's probably down to this ribbon here. Same with sound faults. Yeah, absolute nightmare of a game, this.